In 1969, the New York City Planning Commission hired William H. Whyte, a sociologist and urbanist, to study how people use public spaces in the city. Rather than relying on surveys or abstract theories, Whyte took a different approach. He used direct observation to understand behavior in real urban settings. This meant he and his team watched how people moved, interacted, and behaved in public areas, recording what they saw with still cameras, movie cameras, and detailed notes. By doing this, Whyte aimed to describe urban life in a way that was objective and measurable, focusing on real actions rather than assumptions or opinions. These observations eventually became the foundation of what came to be known as the Street Life Project. This project was an ongoing study that focused on pedestrian behavior and the dynamics of city life. Whyte and his team didn't just observe random streets. They looked for patterns in how people used public spaces, how they walked, where they stopped, what attracted them, and what discouraged them. Their goal was to understand the everyday behaviors that shape city life, such as how people gather, socialize, and navigate through public areas. To explore these patterns, Whyte and his team started by studying a range of public spaces in New York City. They focused on parks, plazas, and informal recreational areas, including city blocks that served as unofficial social spaces. In total, they observed 16 plazas, 3 small parks, and several other miscellaneous areas. By comparing these different places, they tried to determine why some spaces seemed lively and inviting while others remained empty or unused. Their research aimed to answer a practical question: what makes some urban spaces work well for people? Whyte showed that good urban spaces succeed not because of grand design, but because they support everyday human behavior. Small, human-centered features, seating, food, sunlight, accessibility, matter more than monumental architecture or abstract planning ideals. Ultimately, Whyte hoped his findings could guide better urban design, creating city environments that are more enjoyable, livable, and socially vibrant.